So I wanted to put together a couple of short video presentations that discuss the topic of DTC eligibility. It's become a topic that has become a necessity for smaller public companies or private companies that are going public. It's funny, a couple months ago I was at an investment banking conference, and it used to be that the questions that investors or private equity funds used to ask companies is, tell me about your management team, tell me about your projections, tell me about your trademarks. And what I found interesting at this conference, there was only one question that everybody cared about. Are you DTC eligible? And if you weren't DTC eligible, then they didn't care about the next steps. So a lot of companies have come to us and they've asked us to assist them with DTC eligibility, or even to help answer the question of why would I want to be DTC eligible? So let me begin by saying this. I'm not an expert, and VStock Transfer, as a stock transfer agency, we're not experts, but we have a lot of experience. As a matter of fact, we invite everybody to our website, dtceligibility.com, and we can provide you some more information. But let's get down to the basic question of why, as a company, would I want to be DTC eligible? I think that the first component to understand is that it's a question of cost savings and efficiency. If you think about it from a common sense standpoint, understand that if I'm an investor and I write somebody a check, call it for $100,000, there's a process that it goes through in the world of a physical certificate for a company that does not have DTC eligibility. The company has to go ahead and instruct the transfer agent to issue the certificates, FedEx it to the brokerage firm. The brokerage firm then goes ahead and has to FedEx it to the clearing firm. The clearing firm has to FedEx it to DTC, and then the process continues, and it could be weeks before the shareholder gets an actual certificate to register into his brokerage account. Versus if a company is DTC eligible, this can be done within a matter of hours. The other thing to consider about, and when you care about your shareholders this comes into play, is the expense. In this environment, with constantly changing rules and regulations on the deposits of lower priced securities, there's a cost. It's an average of about $300 to as high as $1,300 to actually deposit a physical certificate and have it processed. I had a case a couple months ago where there was a security that was really only valued at $400, but the person had to either have $25,000 in their account or pay a $1,300 deposit fee just for that physical certificate to be processed. So that's an obvious reason why companies would want to have it all done electronically. There are a couple of other topics that we'll discuss over the next short couple of videos, things ranging from DTC chills and what that means, and to the actual process, as well as DWAC services. So I invite you to come back and listen to the topics that apply most to you.